In 2003, Hitman from RBL Posse got shot in the head while driving through Hunters Point.
Yeah.
Did you know Hitman?
Yeah, I knew Hitman. I used to babysit Hitman.
Really?
Yeah. He stayed in Sunnydale. And remember I told you I used to stay in Sunnydale with my mother back in the days. I used to go babysit his mother. My mother used to be cool. And I go over there and babysit him and his brothers.
I mean, it's just kind of telling in terms of how bad it was, because you're talking about a group, with RBL Posse, two of the members died violently in what, their 20s?
Yeah, it was unfortunate, man. It's crazy.
I mean, were you and RBL cool by the end of that time, or was it still kind of funk?
By the end of what time?
Well, by the time, before you got arrested and everything else like that. Because you're talking about 2003. You got arrested in what, 2004?
I got arrested in 2001.
Oh, 2001. Okay, so he got killed while you were basically awaiting trial,
Yeah.
fighting your case. Got it. Yeah, man, it's just sad hearing this whole situation unfold like this.
It's a sad story, man. And for the record, man, I wrote a movie about it. So stay tuned, man. Yeah.
So what year did you take your plea?
I played out probably like in 2005.
Okay. So 2005, you pled, and then you got transferred to a federal facility?
Yeah, 2006.
How was that situation? Because you're just in county the whole time?
Yeah,
I
I was in Max in Santa Rita. I was in North County, between North County and Santa Rita.
Okay. And then you get put where?
Victorville.
Okay.
Federal prison, Victorville, down in LA.
So what was it like to start your federal time?
Well, it was all a learning experience. When I got there, it was different from being in the county. After being in them counties for so many years, then you get to a federal prison where you're out all day, and it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? It was an experience, and it was a learning experience. It was a learning experience for sure. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot.
Well, you were locked up for 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
During those 19 years, what do you think were some of the worst things that you experienced?
Some of the worst things? I mean, I lost my mother while I was gone. I lost my grandmother while I was gone. And I think that's the top two worst experience I done had. But as far as being in jail, it wasn't no really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bad experiences.
So you served 19 years.
Correct.
You get out in January 2020. So let me just do the math here. You are 47 years old when you get out. Almost half your life was spent in a cage.
Yep.
You missed everything pretty much from the 2000s were basically just something you didn't get to experience
Exactly.
in the world. The internet, cell phones,
all that.
iPhones, electric cars, just all this stuff that we take for granted, social media, whatever else, suddenly gets introduced to you as you get out. Now, you got 23 years, but you get out after 19. Is it like an 85% thing in the feds?
Nah, yeah, you do 85%, but I had got 14 months off. Trump passed something that gave me 14 months off. Other than that, I'll still be in jail.
Okay. What was that first day out like?
Oh man, it was amazing. But I had to do 9 months in a halfway house, so it still felt like I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just couldn't believe it was true. When you walk out them gates, you be like, damn, man, it's really true. But then you go to another facility, it's like, okay. But now that I'm all the way out, I've been out for like 120 days now, it feel good.
Okay. What was it like to finally leave the halfway house and finally just be completely free?
I felt a little free.
A little free.
Yeah, I felt a little free.
Are you still on probation?
Yeah,
Oh, for how long?
10 years.
10 years probation.
Yeah,
So you're not really free then.
that's what I'm saying.
At any point, your probation officer could show up at your house and just rummage through your whole
At
house.
any point.
If you get pulled over, they don't need probable cause to search your car.
I mean, they
'Cause-
do, because they have to call like a federal parole agent out. They can't just search my car. Like, I'm not on state parole. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But my car can't. I will allow them to search it because I'm not doing nothing anyway. But technically,
Right.
they
Well,
have to call out somebody with authority.
Right. But what I'm saying is that you don't have all the rights of a regular U.S. citizen.
No.
Yeah. And if you do anything to violate this, they'll send you right back.
Yeah, send you back.
Okay. But you're out,
I'm out.
which is the bigger deal.
I made it, man.
You know, do you ever go back to Hunter's Point?
I mean, nah, not really. I don't really got no interest. I mean, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on out there, and people, you know, they need help. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I can't help them, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things still going on. We're trying to unite it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to unite my people. You feel me? If I could, you know, tell them, give them some experience from what I went through, and let them know what happened to me and what I've been through, and just shed some light on them and try to help them and, you know, help educate them. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, jobs and economy and all the stuff you really need to be into. That's what I'm trying to do these days, you know?
Well, when you look at Hunter's Point in 2021 versus 20 years ago, is it about the same? Is it worse? Or is it better?
I would say it's about the same. I would say it's about the same.
Which is crazy because as someone who lives, you know, who grew up in the Bay Area, and I still consider that my home, you have to understand what San Francisco looks like outside of Hunters Point and Sunnydale.
Yeah.
It's like a 1-bedroom apartment is like $2-3 million. It's some of
Exactly.
the most expensive real estate on the planet.
On the planet.
Yeah. Like, it is so unbelievably pricey and it's so high end pretty much everywhere you go, and yet you have this one area that's still violent, still drug infested, you know, still in poverty. They haven't been able to really, you know, put resources into it to kind of help it improve like the rest of the city has improved.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, I think it ain't nobody speaking up or stepping up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? It start from the top. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know, it's just like, you know, somebody got to speak up. Somebody got to step up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to bring them opportunities to the section or, you know, impose it on the people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know, you just don't know. If you don't know what's out there, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I just feel like a lot of times the young generation, they just don't know. They don't know what's behind that door right there or that door over there, you know, because learning could be easy if you just want to do it, you know?
Well, when you were active, you know, a lot of violence happened. And whether you were involved in it or not, you being who you were at the position you were in, people are going to point the finger and feel like you're responsible.
Yeah.
So someone's, you know, son gets killed, someone's brother gets killed, someone's best friend gets killed. There's still a certain level of feeling that Boobie was somehow responsible for this,
Exactly.
directly or indirectly.
Exactly.
Do you feel that people still want to get you?
Oh, yeah.
And you still have to look over your shoulder?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Right. And that's why
sure.
you don't go back to Hunter's Point.
No, I just don't really go back because it ain't, you know, it just ain't time yet. You know, I'm fresh home, you know, and, you know, and just like, you know, like I said, if I can't help the community, I don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm more so just trying to help right now. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to right the little bit of wrongs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be, you know, I'm just trying to be somebody, you know, use my influence in a positive way and help. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to unify my people, man, and help them, man, any way I can, as far as jobs and whatever I could do. Because, you know, a lot of people offer me stuff, but I'm like, hold on, little homie need that job. Give him that job. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. Give it to him, though. The same job you offer me, give it to him. You know?